Hi students, today I will take the class of class 6 computer, and last year also I have taken your class. So today I will start the class with chapter 1, types of computer. So everyone get ready with the computer book and a pencil. So first, types of computer. There are basically 4 types of computer, and the categories of computer are done by the 4 points, that are types of data they use, size and processing capacity, generations, and the last one is the purpose, maybe special or general purpose computers. So first we will talk about the types of computer that has been segregated by types of data they use. So let's see what are the different types of computer comes below this. Analog computers, digital computers, and hybrid computers. Now again, this digital computer is classified into 2 types, general purpose and special purpose. Now we are talking about first the analog computers. Now the analog computers used to process continuous data such as pressure, temperature, etc. These computers measures the value rather than counting the numbers. These computers are fast but do not give accurate result. Example of analog computers are thermometer, speedometer, etc. So analog computers are basically a backdated version of the computers where values are measured rather than the numbers are counted. Now coming to the digital computer. In digital computer, especially the physical quantities are measured, like the counting of digit or number is done. They use binary digits 0 and 1. These numbers are used to perform arithmetic calculations and also take logical decisions. It works by counting the values rather than where analog computers specially done by measuring the values. Now, the result of digital computer are much more accurate than the analog computers. Example of digital computers are desktop computer, laptop, etc. Now I will talk about the 2 different types of digital computer. First is the general purpose computer and the second one is the special purpose computer. First, the general purpose computers are those computers that perform a variety of functions. These programs are not permanently stored in the computer but are input at the time of execution. These computers are versatile depending upon the need of the software. Suppose the editing and writing of some letters or some stories in MS Word and editing pictures in Photoshop. This kind of computers are this type of functions these computers are used. Now for the special purpose computers, they are stick to certain specific function. Now the instructions to carry out the task are permanently stored inside the machine. Such computers are not actually versatile. They can perform only one type of task again and again. They are used for, suppose example is traffic light, maybe weather forecasting, launching of satellite, like this type of a specific purpose, a specific task can be performed using this special purpose computers. Now coming to the hybrid computer. These computers are a combination of analog and digital computers. This type of computer can operate by counting as well as by measuring the values. It is fast like the analog computer and also give the accurate result like the digital computer. Basically, these computers are used in hospitals as an analog device measures the patient's heartbeat, that is the ECG machine, and this value are then converted into digital form. A digital device then check the result for any abnormality. Okay, now these three types of computer that we got according to the data according to the type of data they access are the analog computer, digital computer, and the hybrid computer. And this digital computer again categorized into special purpose computer and general purpose computer. I think this type of computer is clear to you. Next we are going to the another type of computer that are done on the classification of size. Now talking about the classification of size, there are mainly four types of computer. First is the supercomputer, second one is the mainframe computer, third one is the mini computer, and the fourth one is the microcomputer. Now the last one, the microcomputer, again has certain types like the desktop computer, laptop computer, notebook and tablet, and rather many more types are also there. First we will talk about the supercomputer. Now first let us talk about the supercomputer. Supercomputer are the fastest computer in the world. Last year also we all have learnt about this supercomputer. This type of computer works very fast and has a large memory stored inside it. But the size of this computer is also huge, covering an entire room. This type of computers are the most expensive computers. Their speed is also measured in flops, floating point operations per second, instead of million instructions per second MIMS. So the unit of measuring the speed of supercomputer is flops. Supercomputers are basically used for weather forecasting, molecular research, and for certain complex scientific datas. Processing certain complex scientific data, and these supercomputers are basically used where lot of calculation is needed to be done very quickly. Now the India's first supercomputer is called the Param 8000 Cray 1. This Param 8000 was built around 1990s, and this Cray 1 was built around the year 1976, and this was the first computer capable of performing 183 million calculations per second. But the world's fastest supercomputer is the Sunway Taihuite, and it was made in mainland China around the year 2016, June 2016. So these are all about the supercomputers. Now coming to the mainframe computers. Now this mainframe computer has a very large storage capacity and have a very high speed of processing. We can use this mainframe computer where we need to handle multiple users. That means the workload is usually done by the multiple users at the same time. They have multiple processors installed inside it, so they are mainly used in the networked environment. This type of mainframe computers are basically used in banks, hospitals, airways, etc., where lot of data is processed quickly at a single unit of time. Example of mainframe computer is PDP-10, IBM Z series, etc. Now we will talk about mini computers. Now mini computers are smaller than the mainframe computers regarding of their size, speed and capacity. These mini computers were developed around 1960s. They were versatile and can be fit inside any place where we want to put. These mini computers are basically digital computers and generally used for multiple user system. Mini computers can support nearly about 4 to 200 users and can access through their personal PC or a terminal. And the first successful mini computer was PDP-8, launched around 1964. And the other examples of mini computers are DEC PDP and VAX series. Now let us talk about the microcomputers. Microcomputers are the latest powerful computers. This type of computers were introduced around 1980s. They have the microprocessor as their central processing unit, and they are basically a single user system. At a time, only one user can use this type of system. Example of this microcomputer is IBM PC that use the Pentium microprocessor, and other examples of this microcomputers are desktop computers, notebook or laptop, tablet, etc. And sometimes nowadays the smartphones are also included in the microcomputer. Now let us talk about the different types of microcomputer. First comes the desktop computers. Desktop computers are basically worked by keeping it on a desk, as they are big in size and it also needs the electricity to work. Next is the laptop computer. Now this laptop computers are smaller than the desktop computer in size, as they can be kept on our lap and we can work on it. They use batteries to work. They are also called notebooks. Next is the netbook. Netbook are smaller than the laptop. They are easy to carry as they are very light. They work on batteries too. These are these notebooks also cost very less and are designed basically for web-based applications. Next is the palm top computers. Palm top computers can be held in our palm. They also work on batteries. They have a touch screen. It is also called a PDA, Personal Digital Assistant. Next comes the tablet computer. Tablet computers, we can hold it in our hand. It also has a touch screen and it also works on batteries. Now next comes the smartphone. Smartphone are the cellular phones that we use for calling any person, messaging any person, and also we can work it as our small PC. They also use a pen to work on it, as we have the touch screen installed inside it, and they can use the internet wireless. They are commonly used to check the mails, play games, listen to music, watch videos, browsing in internet, etc. Next we have the wearable computers, where the computers are installed inside a watch or a glass. Example of wearable computer is Google Glass, where we can access the contacts, email, calendar, calculator. The small applications we can access it over there. And also you can use this computer for calling purposes. Next we have the embedded computer. Embedded computers are computers that is integrated into other devices and it dedicated to function of that particular device. It also refers to as a microcontroller, as it is mainly used to control some specific functions. It is commonly used in modern TV set, telephones, digital cameras, washing machines, motor vehicles, microwaves, refrigerators, and dishwashers. This embedded computer is used for performing a specific task only. Now we talk about all the different types of computer till here. The computers that are segregated upon the data they access, and also the segregation is done among the size of the computer. So these are all the different types of computer available in the market. Today we will close the class here. In the next class we will talk about the different computer languages. What are the languages that computer can understand, and what are the language we usually give the computer, and the computer can make a program from there and perform a particular task. So I am closing the class here. Again next class we will continue the chapter. Till that time everyone will read from the first page till page number 12. Okay, bye bye.